Hey everybody, my name is Eric. I am a K through 8 PE teacher here at Easton Valley. It's a small town in Iowa, very eastern Iowa, pretty close to the Mississippi. I'm also the 7 through 12 athletic director. Um, with that, I also coach baseball. This year, I'm going to be volunteer coaching football. And if you've ever, or if you're a part of a small school, you know that you might end up coaching any of the sports. There's always something to do. Um, so I'll be going into my third year here. I also, this last year, so school year 18-19, I joined the Air Force. So I was gone the majority of this year. I left for training in June, just got back in April. So I still did my athletic director duties, emails, phone calls, scheduling, but obviously did not do the physical education side. A little bit about me. I got three brothers. Two of them are full-time Air Force, and then another one's working towards law enforcement. Me, myself, like I said, I'm in the Air Force National Guard, 115th Fighter Wing in Madison, Wisconsin. So we work on F-16 jets. And then lastly, I love the mountains. I spent a year living out in Colorado, working at a ski resort and as a camp counselor that summer. Both were incredible experiences. And let's see if I can get this to work. Okay. The importance of school community relations. So I think relationships are at the core of everything. So that it just makes sense to have your school and your community a tight knit group. Um, with that, being able to have support from for your athletic events, as well as from your clubs, the booster clubs, performing arts, um, all that stuff. You got to have people there to help and do that stuff. And same with volunteers. Um, being an athletic director, I've really realized how important it is, and sometimes can be hard, especially in a small town, to get those volunteers for ticket takers and concessions and football games, stuff like that. And then the ability to collaborate with the community businesses. So again, I've come to realize that there's always we're always doing something with the businesses in town, fundraisers or prizes or whatever it may be. We're always reaching out to people. And then improving my communication techniques. So with students, especially with coaching, I've used the GroupMe app. It just keeps everything together and very easy to navigate. I'm currently in the process of trying to get Volt into my school. So if you've ever looked at that, it's an awesome program for strength conditioning. Makes it really easy to get all the coaches on board, and it makes it really easy for the students to know what they're doing, exercises they're doing, and so forth. It's really detailed. It's awesome. And then just having those one-on-one conversations with students, building those relationships and getting to know their backgrounds and where they came from, and building that trust is huge. With parents, just setting up meetings, being available for those meetings, being, like I said, being seen and available at events, and just easily accessible for parents to come to me. And then something I need to work on is sometimes, as you might know, we would get caught up, running from thing to thing and always having that agenda. And I just sometimes need to slow down and be willing to stop and have that conversation with a parent. And then with my admin team, I try and just keep a list of ideas and thoughts, because sometimes some of my best ideas and thoughts are at home or at night. So making sure I keep those in the back of my mind, written down somewhere on my computer somewhere, so I can have those conversations. And then making time regularly for each individual. So a lot of time we can get caught up in kind of a routine, and you end up going, maybe to the same rooms consistently, whether it's, the office or that room. So making sure going to every room and talking to each person. Um, it's important, very important. And then quick phone calls. I need to do a better job at that. So I do a lot of emails, but if I have a quick question or just something that will take 30 seconds, be willing to just make that quick phone call. I have a tendency to lean towards just shooting emails quick. Um, so I got to do a better job at that. And that's all I got for Mod 1. I'm super excited to be going on this journey for the next 4 weeks with everybody. I'm looking forward to getting to know you, and let's crush these 4 weeks.